Hello and welcome to another roguelike demo showcase. Today we're checking out World War II demo. We're out here. What is World War II? It's a mining game. It's a game where you mine resources and stuff. It's a sequel to a game that exists, and the reviews are all basically like, thank God, a sequel that builds upon the base game and doesn't change the direction completely. The graphics are very similar but polished up. It's got a previously in World War section. I'm not gonna pretend to know very much or care very much about this thing yet, but essentially your grandpa disappeared, you're fighting the Zyrax, etc, etc. There's a wall. We are now building a bridge across the rift, and then we found a warrior inside. We are the outers, and then we had to kill the warrior, etc, etc. The Leviathan did not die, it was just a finger of the Leviathan. We have an eldritch horror monster. New game. Prologue. I didn't know there was a story, to be honest with you. Alright, last mine for today. Explore the mine. Okay. We got a little gun. You see this little tiny ass gun? Enter the mine to put your robo spider in stationary mode and start digging. Okay. Whatever you say, boss. Shit. Disconnect from the spider is kind of like Dome Keeper, I guess. I don't know. I've never played Dome Keeper. I've only seen it. Look at me. Look at me. Break a rock with your plasma drill. Use the vacuum to collect dropped resources and go back to the spider to unload. Oh, don't you worry. I'll be unloading. Yeah, this is exactly what Dome Keeper looked like to me when I saw people play it. But the resources, the Zyrax are attacking the spider. Connect to the spider, and now we have to shoot to defend against these creatures. These freaky ass bugs. Ow. Our gun is very slow to move. Can we not solve this issue? It seems a little slow. Can I upgrade anything? No, not yet. Anyway, back to our digging. Could you not just autopilot that shit, bro? Come on. Anyway, let's keep on digging. Okay, we get to see the full. Connect to the spider and press F. We gotta get resources first, don't we? Okay, so these things, they show up naturally, but you have to be sucked in, otherwise you will not enter my inventory. Will you always warn me when the enemies are attacking my base? That's like my primary question. Also, what is the larger point, maybe, but we seem to be growing in resources, and we're finding more. Listen, I've played plenty of modern Minecraft in my time. I'm no stranger to digging up random ores that I don't know about. Okay, our shit's full. That's fair. Whenever you try to vacuum something but your vacuum's full, you get this exact effect. It pretends to suck, and then it just doesn't suck at all. What is the range of this thing? It's not bad. Let's put it that way. Now I don't know if I really want to be mining the like generic rock here. Okay, there we go. We're doing a bit of suction, and our shit's full. Can I like carry you with me? I can like sort of tech it a little bit if I wanted to be cheeky about it. Okay, what upgrades can we get? We have 18. Movement speed in the mine, drilling efficiency. Can I upgrade your gun? I can't upgrade your gun yet. I don't really care about the resource additional stuff, but let me buy both of these. I may as well after all. We are disconnecting from the spider, folks. I mean, they did mention in the reviews that graphics should be improved, and it does seem like that's the case. I mean, I don't know what it would look like before, but it looks pretty good. One of the hardest, like, not hardest, most rewarding things I like to see is like a pixel art done properly, you know? The problem with pixel art is that in games it's often seen as sort of like the maybe not lazy, but like the default minimum option, and this was the problem with what I see with all these Vampire Survivor style games, where what they do is not gonna say bad pixel art, it's not, the pixel art is immaterial to the success of the product, put it that way, right? Like, they just wanted it to have something. It's one level up from having you debug like MS Paint objects as your... We're gonna up our movement speed, by the way. Can I up it? I can up it. Because this shit is slow. That's a little better. I wouldn't be zipping about in this thing. That's my main goal. Is to blow up and then act like I don't know about it. People still remember that guy? What happened to that guy? He does cameos, I know that much. I saw him on a Cold Ones episode, but apart from that, I can't say I'm too familiar. Okay, we seem to be heading in a specific direction, though. This thing is very slow, all things considered, but that's okay. Okay, new rock just dropped. Price of the rock just went up. Now it's a relic. They put my... What is this? This thing looks... It looks kind of like something, but I'm not sure what it looks like. Find a drone system. An auto targets enemies appears next to Robo Spider. That's kind of what we needed. Okay. Ben, do you copy? This is urgent. My wife! Hello. Get back to town immediately. We have an emergency. Copy that. What happened? Zyrex activity has increased. Have launched a massive attack on the tower. There are too many of them. We can't hold them back. You got plenty of fucking time to call me then. Could hurry that one up. Get back to town. Which way is town, brother? Up. Okay. You gotta kind of lead your shots in this one. That's fine by me. Bullets seem to be a free resource. I'll spam. Okay, now that this is just happening on its own. I'm not even pressing any buttons. Okay. What the hell? Venom? The Leviathan? Alien? Freaky. I see it. You made those things fucking bounce, huh? I mean, listen, that's how that's respectful. It's a respectful choice to make. I like it. Part of the swarm was distracted by patrols. Sometimes to build fortifications. They will obviously go into the city, bro. Come on, they're trying to get our valuable resources. Everything is... There's no time. The tentacles have arrived. Skinny ass arms, bro. Lock in. Okay, now I assume you man the guns and I've gotta go in my suit. That seems like it makes sense. E. Workshop name / dash name. You forgot to dash up one name. That's pretty funny. Yay, the hole is pulsating. And these things are quite strong. Stronger than the other ones, at least. Hurry, we need to dash. I've dashed. Okay. I've succeeded at the non-QT QTE. Shoot it, shoot it. Thank you. Okay, we have now dashed out of the way of danger yet again. I mean, inevitably we'll have to take some damage here. This gun is kind of hard to hit, huh? Where the fuck is my drone, bro? Useless ass drone. Surely I have a better gun than this. All this technology, the best you could come up with is like a laggy gun. We stay bursting the globules on this leg. We're still dodging the lasers though, that's the important part. Thankfully the Leviathan seems to be giving us a generous dodging area. Okay, we made it out. More or less. Now I don't see why the bigger demonic creature does not simply destroy us. You got this close and then we finally have chucked a laser into you. Little anticlimactic, but we'll take it. We barely escaped. Sooner or later we'll break through here too. A cloaking device. We don't have the necessary technologies yet. Okay. Remove all the upgrades from the spider. The lore accurate roguelike explanation. Map. Global map. For missions, regions, and corners of the wall. Look at that thing. Okay, that's what we got right now. Find the white spider remains. I assume it's much of the same. Although I don't know how much. This seems kind of more like a secondary monitor type game, which is fair. But it does mean that for a recording it'll be a little rough here and there. Depends on the engagement level, of course. I found the white spider's carcass. Dock to the cave. Bro, that thing was alive, man. Zoom in, please. I can't see. I can see, but I'm looking. We're gonna fight that thing, huh? The thing that we saw in the little preview image. Found white spider access codes to bypass the software security system. What software? I'm kind of confused. Want to look at a couple more spots. Zeus's body was here, but the suit is gone. The dead don't walk. They do now, brother. Spinning and spinning my laser. Alternating my gun type shit. Shooting my laser inside that. Inside the spider. Ill-advised, of course. Alright, we're out here. I'm really not a fan of this little gun. It's very dinky. You gotta have at least a machine gun tier weapon on this. Like 4 bullets per second minimum. Come on. Maybe 3. Just like a decent fire rate. Wow. Whoa world. Wow. Cinema. Or so I would like to say. This pixel art is beautiful. That much is for sure. I do think and this 3D effect on the drones is also quite sick. I do think some of the effect here, like this is great, but then it's a bit lost because you gotta keep this level of detail when you go down to the micro, like the little guy and here and there. Like, I feel like some of that is lacking some detail. You just gotta go down a pixel size, like the way you've done here, and then it'll make sense. The roots are blocking the path. How did you see someone if the roots are blocking the path, bro? Come on. There was someone in it? People in my hole? It's more likely than you think. Okay. Flying back. We're not gonna talk about the people in the hole. What were you looking for in the hole? My grandpa had been in there. We learned about that because of the lore recap of the first game. Main thing is you're okay. Without a signal, the drones are blind. Please do something useful while I work. So true. Shift to run. We're gonna run, but only here. Now what? I'm running about. E. Upgrade myself. What do you sell? Surely we should know that, in theory. Buy an upgrade, I suppose. These are the permanent upgrades. Enter the bar. We do need a drink. As I always say, can you not take your suit off here at least? Come on, man. It's common courtesy. This is the bar? Barely a room. We be drinking the very same. Open the bar menu. One-time bonus mission. Oh, buy it because you're telling me to, but it doesn't sound very interesting to me. Daiquiri, Cuba Libre, Margarita, Pina Colada. Pina. Not bad, not bad. Up to 2 drinks before deployment. Non-refundable drink. That's chill. Okay. Off we go. That's a little world. That's what it's like. How's it going? We went out. We bought something and we had a drink. Everything is ready. I like it when you say positive things. So true. Okay. That's a machine gun. Try it. Name your spider. Okay. Oh. Anyway, we've named our spider. Presumably, our spider's name is okay Spinner. That works. Or we could change the legs and the body of the robo spider to suit our playstyle. Dipped in. Okay. Evacuation protocol for the transporter. Support it. But we will need to activate the beacon. What? It's a bit useless when you have a working beacon. We can figure out the details as we go. Okay. We don't have... Fast speed, more important. I don't care about your ability. We're not gonna get hit. Go to the wall. Rusty belt. As opposed to the rust belt. Okay, we can't yet enter the hole. But you know what? That's okay. Select a mission. That one? Mine for ore? Yeah, okay. Off we go. Presumably. Now this is the real game, I assume. So we have to... Now we can judge it on its merits. Let's try at least. This is the Leviathan bar. Keep an eye on it. Time left until next attack on the spider. When the bar reaches one of the masks, swarm attack will begin. Completely full, Leviathan will appear. Enemies will not wait for you to get out of the mine and prepare in advance. Okay. I was wondering how it would work, because obviously we're not going to get radioed in each time. We have our drink for damage. I really don't like this gun. I would love a different gun. Oh wait, there's a mine here. We can get to digging. The engaging part. I don't want to. I mean, listen. Any live commentary of a game like this is always gonna sound like a ridiculing of the game, but it's not intended that way. It's just like this is a game about doing the same thing broadly. Why is this rock taking so long? Over and over, alright? So naturally things are gonna get a little, you know, repetitive, laborious. That's sort of the vibe, you know, in a manner of speaking. It's the vibe. This shit is taking so long to dig. Sucking and sucking my ore. We love to do that. I mean, we have so much time until the next wave. So like, what do I even want to concern myself with? We're like so chill. Okay, and you can mine multiple at once. Just plop those in. How do we get the upgrades? We lock in for the upgrades. Yes, we can upgrade the machine gun. Upgrade the rotation speed. I want to do that now, bro. I'm gonna do it now. It's not that good still, but it's better. I'll take that. The rotation speed is the #1 bottleneck in my opinion. And this shit is taking forever for the next wave to show up, bro. Is that intentional? I mean, that's fine. More time for me to just dig around doing nothing. But still, it does make me wonder about the progression level. Oh, there's a thing down there. Can we get there? There's stuff. We're gonna dig towards the stuff. How do we fight this thing without laser? We can't get there. Okay, well, tough shit, I suppose. We can get here. Somehow. Also don't know why some of these take longer. The like corner blocks take a long time. I don't know if that is really necessary, but that's not a problem for me either. Give me that. If this connects back here, I'll be happy. Then we can actually like loop-de-loop this situation. Yes, we can. Perfect. Okay. We'll get our upgrades later. We don't need to rush them right now. I guess we could get the mining ones now, to be fair, and then things would be better. Can I get increased vacuum capacity? Is that a thing I can get? Defocused drill. Blah. Sorry. We don't yet have this. More bullet damage, fire rate. Don't think we need that. Copy me those. Just give me some movement speed. Get me here. First, frustrated somebody that I didn't get those immediately, despite the fact that they were here the whole time. That one's for you, brother. Why is it taking? Okay, there we go. Oh, new area. Not new area. There is kind of a lot of nothing going on here, which is honestly chill as fuck, but also at some point there's gonna have to be something. I assume there is a point at which something happens. But I would like to iterate how much nothing we have been doing. People love this, which is fair. But I kind of need my nothing to come with a lot. I don't know. I need my distractions to be active in that sense. Like, I think Minecraft is pretty good for that because it's sort of 3D. You just get more neurons activated. That's just my vibe. My drill is fucking losing power in this, bro. I'm also the kind of guy who wants to break every single one, no matter what. That's just how I live. It's how I groove and how I move. So that you can understand my perspective in that sense. Now, having to lock in to select it is just unnecessary. There's no reason for that to be the case. Bada. Anything else we're gonna forward? We're gonna forward in fire rate. We don't need that though. Like, there's no reason for us to have to lock into that to click the upgrade button. It's not even the same key or anything. Like, it is just purely like arbitrary segmentation. Like, and just it's a single player game. I don't know if like game balance in this situation is like less of a concern in my opinion. So I think that's just like an unnecessary sort of design decision to me at least. Sucking my purple ore. Eventually, we're gonna be able to get to that thing that was running around down there. Hopefully. Well, we also are getting close to the new wave. And I hear some like fire or something. Maybe I'm tripping. This feels like when you're mining like an ore with the wrong pickaxe and it can't break it yet. Oh shit, we got this thing. Hold on, let me suck a little more. How far up does this go, bro? That's okay, good. I was hoping that would be the end of it. Grab me this thing so we can get our drones to help us out as we fight on. It's up this way, right? It's down this way? We're yeah, almost getting to the point of losing where we're going, to be fair. Drone unlocked. You see, that animation is so much cooler than like so much of the other stuff of the game. Chemical trace. Exosuit drops chemical pellets that deals damage to blocks upon contact. Pretty sick. Okay, let's connect to the spider so we can at least take a look at any perspective upgrades. Defocus drill is pretty good, to be honest with you, but it takes us, we need to go down this path. So the range is irrelevant to me at least, but maybe there's some combat going on. I don't want to exit the mine yet. I feel like we haven't like done everything in this mine. But waiting for the enemy to come when you know it's coming, it's kind of pointless. I feel like you should be able to skip to this part if you're gonna like be right next to it, but maybe that's my impatience. I can't wait like 10 seconds. That's a nice animation. Well, let's shoot our bullets. That was it? Okay, well, that was a complete waste of my time. No disrespect. I don't see what the point of making me go back over there with, like, this is so, it's just so drawn out. They should, I feel like you should be able to break things, everything should just be turned up in speed by like 20x. Not 20x, maybe 5x. You should be able to break blocks really quickly, go move quickly, shoot quickly. The wave should come faster and be more intense. There should be more interactivity. Like, everything is just so, it feels very simple, which is like fine, I guess, but it's just not what I want. And maybe I'm like going crazy mode on this, and people don't, enemies in the mines attack with the drill, they can kill you, don't die. How about you pass on, brother? There we go. Not even a reward for the enemy. That's just disrespectful. Digging and digging and digging and digging. So the more, since we have this like dropping liquid thing, we should be breaking what's not in front, what's not below us, so that we actually are being efficient as fuck. Even though it's not really that great, it's like better than not wasting it, I guess. Deeper and deeper into the mines. How far does the rabbit hole go? Everyone's seen that Zootopia comic edit? Judy Hopps. Every like couple of years there's like a new animated movie that just like reinvents the furry awakening moment for so many people. I think I could have been a furry, and maybe I still can be. I don't know how it works really. I'm not interested in. If I would do it, it would be for. It's like those people who convert to a religion for the sense of the community. I think I would have to be that kind of person. I don't think I could. I wouldn't really be like a spirit. Like, it would just be for the like ritualistic nature of it. It would be a talk to people. But then again, I mean, it's not like every community's got its problems, obviously, but you get what I'm coming from. Where I'm coming from, hopefully. Okay, all that mining and I got absolutely nothing. We're nearly at our bar for resources. There's a bunch of stuff over here. Very desolate and lonely. The light effects here are cool though. And yes, I know that I had resources I left up there, but I saw these first, so I'm gonna get these first. Plus, I can finish this area off then. I can like mentally cordon it off. Give me that. Thank you. break you. Here we go. Suck it, suck it. Okay, we can't suck it no more. We need to upgrade this capacity, man. This capacity is piss. Oh, what is this resource? I don't get it. Okay, we can go in for one more expedition before we have to face the music. We got what we need. Seems pretty good to me. 10% chance for additional resources. Seems like it's good to buy that ASAP, to be honest with you. Did the prices of everything else. Start extraction. It's time to test the extraction that Joe spoke of. Press G. Okay, and I assume now I just like fend for myself while I wait? Is that what's going on here? Now I don't know how this mechanic interacts with the rest of the game. Well, I'm shooting and these things aren't dying. Can I make my gun a little better? I could try. I don't know what these things are doing either. I've been shooting and it's not doing very much. I don't know if we're not gonna make it, bro. We're gonna die. Yeah, we passed on. We lost. That was dog shit. No disrespect. That was terrible. The game told me to do something, I did it, and I died. From now on, the ward is at your disposal. Keep upgrading. Maybe I was meant to die, but the game kind of didn't make that clear. Okay, I talked to my wife at least. I never know if that's my wife, but... Okay, whatever. The Seraphim platform, we'll give it one more chance. I can't feel bad for just like shitting on it without giving it a fair send-off. And now we have a lot of money, so we can try and upgrade stuff. That's where we just came from. Of course, I had a sprint button here, but no sprint button in the place where you maybe want to go faster. That's chill. Weapon, weapon, weapon. Pulsar. AoE. Better vacuum cleaner capacity and running on horizontal surfaces. Of course, we can't afford it, so we're gonna have to make another run for that. What do you got to say, first off? Give the glow to my grief? You might need help. Cat bots. Okay, we have now got a side quest. Open the global map. How about vacuum capacity and lava chicken, lava vein? That seems like a golden set of drinks to put on our next run. I like the drink part. It actually makes some sense. Side quests are optional. You can go there anytime. Well, can I not go there anytime? I'm kind of... Okay, there we go. Saving the cap or difficulty and saying, fuck it, what do I care? We're going. I'm sending it. Find the catbot. Well, let's get in here. Oh, we have to disconnect manually. How close you are to the goal. The higher the bar rises... Oh, here it is. I can barely fucking see it. It only appears in the mines with mission targets inside. So, okay, it's a proximity meter. So it is somewhere deep in this mine. The catbot. Great, now we got moving obstacles. And we've got a bunch of enemies. So is it this way or is it... It's up that way, okay. Well, let me just deposit this stuff off since we're close by. We may as well get to mining these things so that we can at least get a safe spot. Is there a way this way? See, this is much cooler visually. I don't know what the fuck's going on over there, but this is at least cool. Okay, let's go this way. Ooh, that thing will splurge and blurge, and we'll give this resource back a little bit. Maybe we can afford something. Let's just cop some mining efficiency. Which of course we need to get in and out of this thing to access for some reason. Okay. I won't pretend to have it make sense, I'll just do it. Incubator source of Zyrex. Destroy incubators to stop enemies from spawning. We've broken the game here because these guys can't hurt us from here, but these things are also not taking very much damage. Ooh! Now this thing also does very little damage, to be fair. I need to kill this thing because it's just gonna keep roaming if I don't let it die. Same for you, of course. And this is gonna take fucking forever, but... well, there's not much I can do here. It just shot. It was well beyond deceased. Will it pass on before creating another child? It's dead. It should be dead. When you destroy an incubator, the Leviathan bar jumps up sharply. Well, why the... but now we have a special resource to upgrade the city. Okay, fine. Whatever. Okay, it seems to be up here somewhere. The cat. That's a mango. Oh, mango. Okay, it's not. It's obviously not up there. Maybe it's through here. So this is no good. Is it down here? No, it's not. Okay, well. Well, you guys not hurt by the lava, of course. You were born in it, molded by it. It did say it was insanely hard. Now, I don't know why you'd give me an insanely hard mission off rip. I also don't know why these things live for so long after being on low health. Oh, oh. Well, we kind of have to kill this thing, but it also like look at how long it lives when it's just supposed to be dead. It seems to be this way. I'm just gonna leave, bro. The new wave is coming. I don't even care. I'm gonna try and find the cat. We died. We passed on. We didn't get shit. Do we get anything? Okay, we're melting down biomaterial. Classified? Classified. Okay. But someone was asking for me at the bar, I suppose. This is not the bar, of course, but we'll take a look. We can't afford shit. As always. I'll do a normal mission, not an insane mission, so we can at least, like, try and see what's what. How about some of that? Okay, well, we should probably go to the wall or the rusty belt or whatever. What does 20%, 35% mean? Okay, here's my problem. The fact that the upgrades are temporary in the, like, decision tree kind of sucks because, like, I don't know. I don't want to go through this first, like, section of the game every time because it is a nothing burger section. Like the mining of ore part. I guess we'll destroy the Zyrex incubators. We'll try it. I mean, it's probably be our last mission just to really see what this game has to offer. Because I want to give it a chance. People really like this game. And it may just be not for me. But I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about Minecraft, like modern Minecraft for some reason. I can spend quite a lot of time playing a lot of modern Minecraft, although it has been a while since I did that. But anyway, disconnect because apparently that's not automatic. I don't know why in the game you would ever not want to disconnect as soon as you enter into a mine. But sure. This is more like it. The resources at the beginning. Front loaded. You want to break these also, just so you get like the generic resource. Sorry, it's still alive, although it's dead. What is dead may never die and such. The big rock, I will break it. You know me. In a game like this, I do like to break every rock. That's 100% my mindset. We got a lot of resources right here. Off rip. EF. And then keep buying mining upgrades. Eventually we'll be able to actually get the cool ones. But will the runs just keep ending before that happens? Probably, because I don't know if that's like, if I'm crazy or what. That it don't feel very good. Also, it's not very roguelike to just have that fixed upgrade system. There's not a lot of randomness going on right now, but that's, I mean, listen, maybe the game maybe didn't pretend to be one. So let's not cast aspersions. Let's just enjoy what exists. Try, at least. Should be able to destroy that. That seems like a cool thing to be able to do. Sorry, the incubators are not here, are they? Okay, well, we got everything we could. For once, we completed a mine extraction. Let's get out of here. Okay, forget about the extractions. Just keep on trucking until we are about to die. Then maybe extraction. Yada yada yada. There we go. There's our next little section. Hopefully here's what we're looking for. Suspect not yet. Oh no, there could be. I see those lava ejectors, lava geysers type shit. I also don't know what the need was to have a vacuum. You know, like why do these things come to me automatically, but the ore doesn't? What's the justification for that? Like, I need to press an extra button. I don't really mind it, but I also like, I don't know if it's necessary. But like, a lot of unnecessary things make games good, so I'll let it slide. Put it that way. The random ores that take ages to mine are kind of winding me up a bit. It seems It seems a little bit of tomfoolery was in order in that one. But, mine I must. Destroy every block I will. We may as well dump our stuff back here now. What do we got? Even more drilling efficiency coming soon. I do love to drill and drill. Drill, baby, drill. You gotta be careful with that one, but it's a great saying, in a manner of speaking, and that's kind of what we're doing right now. Listen, I'm an Australian, okay? To be fair, we do have a lot of drilling in Australia, the mining industry. They do like to be active. Let's put it that way. Guys trying really hard not to say anything dangerous. Yeah, those guys, they exist. That's sort of me, to a fault, I would say. But listen, if Gina Reinhardt's down and send me a check, we could talk about the check, okay? I don't know if she's into the influencer sphere. But hey, money talks, and maybe I'll talk for money. Let's keep it that way. Why break the habit of a lifetime? Okay. I see the incubator. That's good. Okay, we got trapped by lava a little bit. Okay, oh, we got chipped by the lava a little bit. That's okay. Oh, we're gonna have to go back anyway, so this is just gonna like... It's a fucking plasma drill and it can't shoot two things at once? How does that make sense? We're sitting here. This is the gameplay, man. Seems like this is the gameplay. Yeah, beep beep, man. My shit's dying. I get it. We gotta go back. Do a little drive-by break-in while we can. You'll live, buddy. Don't worry about it. I really want to save for these, because these are fun. We haven't even seen this gem. But we can afford these at least. Oh, buy it so I can't choose. I mean, this is a piss wave, so we should have been fine to begin with, I suppose. I forgot that the first wave is piss. But we should have a much better drill now, all things considered. Oh, it's like butter, bro. Let's go. Hello, can you enter me? Thank you. Look at that. That's where we want to be, man. Even these big old rocks don't got nothing on me. What's behind the incubator? Or what it... I'm so... Honestly, this may be some of the worst content ever. This game is not a YouTube game. It's at most a stream game or a monitor, like side monitor game when you do your actual importance, like your primary focus activity on the other side, or like your half and half activity on the other side. recording this for YouTube video. Listen, I was just trying to try it out. I'm just gonna show it to you. Maybe you like this sort of stuff. Just like simple, the game tells you to do something and you do it, that kind of thing. I wonder what happens if I break the rock under this. By the way, I do wonder. It fell. Gravity, it affected it. Those guys will come back around. I'm not stressed. In fact, they're right here. Off we go. Let's clean out these rocks as well. We're definitely at max capacity now. Which is a shame, because I want to put these things back in. You get stuck on corners too easily in this. That's another thing I have noticed. But, not a problem. How many do we have in here? Stocked up? Movement speed will also probably be a good investment at this point, but I do want to get the big mining upgrades. It just seems more fun to get like a twin mining upgrade, but this is also probably a better investment. As well as the double, what do you call it? The double drill, the twin streams, never cross streams is what they say, but watch me go is what I enact. That's what we're supposed to scrape the bottom of the barrel for comedy, as we always do on this channel. But speaking of which, no, I don't have a fond memory of the original Ghostbusters, not because it's a bad movie, but because I'm just not the age demographic to have a fond memory of the original Ghostbusters. Like, I watched it, but it was just sort of like the thing that showed up on TV. It's not like a cinematic experience for me, like I'm sure it was for people. You know, I do wonder if the Minecraft movie is gonna be like that for people who are like 4 years old right now. I haven't watched it yet. I've seen clips of it, and I understand. I know what the plot is because like it's a simple enough plot. Like you don't need to be a genius. You can figure out what the plot is just by looking it up. It's not Nolan's best work, and neither is Nolan's best work that difficult to understand. It's sort of what do you call it? It's complex enough for people to understand that it is complex, but like it's not that complex. Let's put it that way. Okay, well, don't worry about all that. These things also end up not serving a purpose once you've cleared out everything, so I do reckon they should be destroyable. But that's besides the point. What do we got? I mean, this seems like it sucks. Sure, bro. We don't have any of this thing yet. I want this. But let's just get our gun better, because these things are about to show up. So that's pretty fast. Not very accurate, but whatever. The roar of the enemy. Okay. They are dying pretty quick. Get these things off my case. I guess we should logically consider which enemies to destroy based on the position of our rotation a little bit more. That was that easy. On we go. We got more digging to do. This is terrible content. I'm so sorry. But you know what? We're committed now. I could edit this out, but what's the point? At this point, if you're 50 minutes into a video of this game, you've either got it up on a second monitor or you're the developer of the game. And you're actually like digging for, I don't want to say compliments. That seems like a dishonest method of portrayal. You're digging for like anything to, I think you Here's the thing, my advice may not be for you. It may, because like the developer of the game is probably making it for people who aren't me, and that's okay. But I don't know. I played a pretty fun ore extraction roguelike not too long ago, or Flux or whatever it was called. That one was quite fun. It felt like it was dynamic. It felt like a lot of stuff was going on, and yet you could still like find. It was still very similar to this. Oh shit. That's new. See, this is fucking beautiful, but then the rest of the game is like slog through dog shit, slog through dog shit, slog through dog shit. I don't get it. We found a railgun. Is this permanent? Do I need to bring it back? That's unclear. How do we have the railgun? Minecraft. We have a limited vacuum space, but now we have Minecraft logic, like open inventory type shit. Like, what's the deal with that? I'm not gonna question it. It doesn't really matter. That's being pedantic. The rest is like maybe even legit, but that's just being pedantic. Okay, I think we may have extracted everything from this location. I think. Seems like we have. Okay, I'm pretty sure we don't need to actually see all these waves through. We just have to do the objective. The waves are sort of just like what will happen if we take too long to do them, and we don't want to waste our time all the way to the end. Is what it seems like is the case. Okay, well let's save our resource. Let's exit the mine, and off we go. Sorry, there's no up and there's no down. So what? Where's the third Zyrax incubator, buddy? Am I crazy? There was a mine. The mine back here didn't have anything. We already emptied that bitch out. And maybe we go down. I'll try it. Everything is possible. It's letting me go down, so it must be fine. Beautiful scenery, at least in back here. The wave is not begun. Why am I fighting this thing? Hello? Am I chill? Is this just because I'm out here? Okay, maybe it is. Anyway, let's pop in. Get me out. For a quick little trip before we fight another wave. I don't know what that wave was. That didn't really make sense to me. But whatevs. Yo, what is that? I like how it just doesn't go into my thing, despite the fact that seems like it would be interesting. What is that? It's alive? I killed it. Whatever it was. It didn't give me shit. That's not fun. I think the only advice that I give is, like, unless you want to make the game more like what I'm describing and your vision is, like, not executed the way you thought it was, in which case, like, take my advice. But otherwise, I think you're fine. And also, I think the vision of the game seems to be longer runs. I just died in that one way earlier, which seems like it wasn't really how the game was intended. Like, it seems like at this pace, I would be able to get everything done, you know? I'll go back, I'll go back. I don't feel like it, but I'll go back. What do we got? Spread is not really my issue. This shit goes crazy. We ain't moving anyway, so I don't know why you're like making a big deal out of your existence. Off we go. I want to be able to get some, like, some guns, so I think that's fair. Another one of these things. What is it? It's like toxic or something. Doesn't seem very useful. It's weird that it doesn't drop a resource. Everything should drop something, I think. That just makes it feel rewarding and not just like we're just not like I like that the default blocks drop a resource. It makes it valuable, not just like a chugger through nothing, you know? It's like even cobblestone and dirt is very useful in Minecraft. But those things not dropping and the enemies especially not dropping anything is just like it's really annoying, you know? It makes me feel like I'm not being rewarded for doing something that the game is forcing me to do that took ages. It's like, what's the point of doing anything at that point? You know? You had a made up obstacle and you didn't even give me the made up reward. What's the point of even this? That's what it feels like, at least to me. Anyway, we're getting rich. That's the important part. Then the rest is secondary. So that's nowhere near enough to be spending it either. Did I not already buy the 10% ore drop rate upgrade? I didn't. Okay, there we go. We want to get that if we can, so that we can at least, like, you know, it will pay for itself in what, 180 ores? Not very many, to be fair. At least that's what the stats should tell us. But these things drop piss anyway. It's weird that it drops you into an extra hard mission, like the potential for an extra hard mission right away. It's not the kind of game where you can beat an extra hard mission by raw skill. The stats is sort of just not enough at a certain point. Anyway, there's the final incubator. You see, I'm disappointed because I had the final incubator. I didn't even get to do my run. I didn't get my big like thingy. You know what I mean? My super laser drill that I was fighting for. Now it's all sort of deflated. Now it's all pointless. Like, what's the point of it all? I'm gonna do everything else first. I want to see what else this world has to offer me before I complete the mission, because the mission is probably gonna be the end of the YouTube video also. Do you think that was the 10% proc? Sometimes these taking longer to break is a little annoying, but that's okay. I wonder how randomly generated these are. The procedural manner in which they are generated, you know? Anyway, you're done. You're done. As one once said. I don't know who once said it, to be honest. Something that I just say without knowing where they came from. Am I conscious? Or my subconscious? So all that work for 19? Bro, come on. Taking a piss on that one for sure, but don't worry about it. Hello, boys. You're making my job a little easier by showing up here. Roly-poly ass enemy. There's another one down there. Luckily for you, I'm also down there. See, that's a good death noise, right? Why are there so many of them? Why did I, like, get an accent for a second there also? It's because there's an incubator. Wait, that's more than 3. So how does that work? Well, you only spawn the roly-polies, which are the easiest enemies in the world, bro, so... Or maybe I broke the block that had them before, and it fell down yet, because it's taking damage already. I don't think that was the case, but it might have been. Hold on. I know it's unsatisfying, but I love to kill these things, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, let me get there first, brother. It's not up here. There's another thing. I want to destroy that also, even though I will probably only get like one little resource from it. We're taking damage. Wait. Hold on, brother. Jesus Christ, what is going on? We have a railgun now. Where is my railgun? Had I no railgun? Bullet spread, rotation speed. That's the only thing we can afford. I'll buy it. I mean, bullet spread won't really help me, will it? Why can't I disconnect in the middle of the fight? Okay, we are repairing it. We're just paying for the inability to die. What is this thing, man? This filthy ass creature. Let me just call for the extraction. I don't know if it would make sense to do it now or before or after. Like, I don't know what the logic is. It just said to do it, so I did it again. I can't afford that. That's as much health as we got, brother. You're a spawner of little fellas. I have to get rid of you. 100%. Oh, not you. You probably do a lot of damage. You exploded. Well, if I explode you, like, elsewhere. Are they sapping my health? 5 seconds? Will I live? It's at 0. Hello? I made it to 0 and I died! That's bullshit. Actually bullshit. No. Nope. Nope. We died on extraction. We got a weapon. Okay. We now have rocket launcher and we have regen node. Gradually restores the wall digger's HP in the robo spider. What is the wall digger? Is that us? Is that this? No. Anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it there for Wall World 2. The pros, some of the pixel graphics are absolutely like amazing. It wouldn't be out of place in like a heartfelt story game. I think the attempt at a story in this is like, it's nice, it's okay. It's not so forced that it detracts from it, but it's sort of to the point where I'll be more interested in the story than the gameplay at this point, but maybe that's just me. Mechanics-wise, the resource gathering, just too much, too slow, too boring, and it's just, it doesn't have the source to me. Maybe it's just too slow for me. And then the ramp up in difficulty for the waves is just like, okay, wave pissed, wave easy, wave simple, and then you hit the extraction button, which the game tells you to do. It's like, it's too hard. So I think what actually, like, you should probably tactically shouldn't be extracting. You should be waiting and then extraction at the very end when you have the resources to upgrade all your stuff. But the resources don't get that much ramped up, so it takes so long to get the resources, and you have to go so far that at that point it's just like so much working for what? Work to work to work. Like each part, it has to doing the grinding to get the stuff has to also be a little bit fun in its own way, otherwise you're grinding for like nothing. It's not a gacha game, you know what I mean? But anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know if I was a bit unfair. I still think, you know, it's still fine. I think it's a decent game. I just think the parts of it that don't mesh well with me is like, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe and such, and yeah. See you next time. Enjoy.